Here comes trouble, putting on a show. Like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. Eyes wide open, holding out for you. Tell me that it's true. Oh, did you notice? I saw you over there, looking like a heartbreaker. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way.
Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Sitting lonely in my room again, acting like I'm innocent. Why do I try? 'Cause now I'm feeling like a fool again, thinking I can fool myself by telling me lies. When there's so many things that I keep in my mind, I hang around people I don't even like. If they can be happy and walk with a smile, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time.
Einen wunderschönen Freitag wünsche ich euch. Hallo zusammen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet einen schönen Tag. Ich rühre gerade mein Essen um, weil, ja, ich habe ja zu Marek gesagt, wenn wir dann gleich gucken, dann werden wir unsere Snacks nebenbei haben. Ich habe auch schon mal eine Liste liegen. Na, was, damit ich gleich notieren kann. Ich hoffe, eine DIN A4-Seite reicht, sonst. Ich habe heute meinen Editor nicht offen. So. Mache ich mal das Mikro auf, dann kann Marek auch mal reden. Hallo Marek.
Hallo.
Danke, dass du mich zu dieser Show wieder begleitest. Hast du dir auch was zu snacken und zu essen mitgenommen?
Nö.
Nö? Ich habe mein Abendbrot vor mir stehen. Ich rühre es gerade um. Ein Salat mit Nudeln und ein bisschen Fleisch, ein bisschen Käse. Hey Daniela! So, ich habe auch Zettel und Stift hier liegen. Ich hoffe, ich werde das ein oder andere Spiel finden. Wie war dein Tag, Marek? Die Musik mal ein bisschen leiser gemacht, damit man dich besser hört.
Da brauche ich nicht viel zu erzählen. Also,
Schule war...
ja.
Okay. Okay. Daniela, wie war dein Tag? So. So, mein Essen ist umgerührt. Meine Liste liegt hier. So, warten wir noch einen kleinen Moment. Ich habe ja diesmal keine 15 Minuten Vorspann gemacht.
Nicht?
Nee. Nee, heute nicht. Ich habe gedacht, es ist schon ein bisschen später und heute ausnahmsweise ruhig, weil frei, aber morgen hast du wieder Dienst, aber nur einen halben Tag, oder? Na, ist Musik ganz ausgemacht. Bis 17 Uhr morgen. Das ist doch schon lang. Von 9 Uhr oder von wann? Sagt man ja immer 9 to 5, ne? Um 10. Ah, 7 Stunden. Ja, 10 Uhr geht aber auch. Aber ist halt für einen Samstag ist halt doof, ne? So. Bist du gespannt, Daniela, auf die Spiele, die da kommen werden? So, ich habe auch schon ein schönes Overlay gebastelt. Marek ist auch drauf. So, ich mache dann mal die Musik aus. Und dann, das überträgt er. Sollte irgendwie Schwierigkeiten mit dem Stream geben, kurze Rückmeldung, ne? So. Ja, wir haben ja auch schon am Dienstag die Open Night Live gestreamt. Da war ja das Midnight, die Midnight-Kündigung. Und am Donnerstag vom Raid habe ich noch die Awesome Indie gemacht. Ne? Es wird auch beides auf dem Live-Kanal kommen. Ob ich es auf dem normalen Kanal mache, weiß ich noch nicht. So, dann würde ich sagen, Future Game Show 2025. Let's go. Mal gucken, ob es zu laut ist. Ein bisschen. Weil muss ja Marek auch noch mich hören. Oh, auf das Spiel mit dem Dracula warte ich. Dawnwalker.
Please welcome your hosts, David Hayter
and Maggie Robertson. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show at Gamescom.
So okay,
I'm
oder?
David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake and Big Boss in the Metal Gear Solid series.
And I'm Maggie Robertson. Though you may know me best as Orin, I Can Fix Her the Red from Baldur's Gate 3, or the internet's favorite tall vampire lady, Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village.
I think it's Lady Dimitrescu.
No.
Oh, jetzt hängt
Today's Bloodsport is
bisschen lauter.
trailers. We've got a packed itinerary full of world premieres, developer deep dives, demo drops, and so
So,
much
weil
more.
zu laut kann ich nicht machen, sonst müssen Marek und ich
Just keep in
schreien, wenn
mind,
wir
if
reden.
anything catches your eye, you'll be able to find and wishlist it on the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
And once the show's over, there will be
Ist besser,
plenty
ne?
of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, I think that's all the bases covered. Shall we dive into our opening trailer?
Let's do it. It's time for our very first world premiere.
Dann zeig mal.
Peggy 16.
Dann zeig mal. Sieht nach einem Kriegsspiel aus, oder? Ja. Hell Let Loose. Vietnam. Ich glaube, das hat Bad schon mal gespielt. Übrigens, guckst du über meinen Stream oder guckst du den Trailer selber?
Ich gucke den Trailer selber.
Ja, ich habe jetzt gerade
Würde
kurz gestoppt bei Coming 2026.
Ja, weil sonst würde ich alles doppelt und dreifach hören.
Stimmt. Also, Minute 3:08 bin ich gerade. Coming. So, ich mach wieder an.
Surprise! Hell Let Loose Vietnam is a brand new tactical shooter from the team behind, well, Hell Let Loose.
Hast du das
It's
mal
coming to
gespielt?
PC,
Nee, ne?
PlayStation and Xbox in
Nee,
2026.
du müsstest
We are
theoretisch
starting as
halt
we
mit
need
so
to
vielen
go
Leuten
on.
spielen
And-
zusammen.
David, I just realized you're still here after the intro.
Hey, Ron.
Always a good sign, right?
Aufnahme von meinem normalen Arbeitstag.
Going anywhere.
wanna stay?
I am
Das ist
very
stressige
self-aware.
Arbeit.
You should be able to find me throughout the show. I guess now I'm locked in, and you should be too, because there's more where that came from.
Specifically, we've got a closer look at Edge of Memories, a JRPG with intense real-time combat. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
Wie heißt das? Edge of Memories.
We have looked into your past and have seen nothing but darkness. You have all failed time and time again, and as you are now, you are powerless to change your future or the future of Harriet. We have seen the promise
Marek, was machst du denn da?
the future and your defeat. Prepare yourself. hear the last warning of the gods.
Ja, das sieht aus, als wäre es ein Game für Honky, ja. Oder für Lady.
Edge of Memories is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Add it to your wish list so you can stay up to date on the road to launch.
All right, let's check in with Den of Wolves, a cyberpunk shooter where you and your friends engage in a little industrial espionage.
I like the sound of that. Let's see it.
Den of Wolves. Hat mich auch noch nicht so überzeugt.
Den of Wolves is bringing its techno thrills to PC soon, so stick it on your wish lists.
Yeah, right stick flicks at the ready, folks, because our friends at Full Circle are here to tell us more about Skate Full Stop. Or Skate 4, I guess. I'm not so sure.
Let's just go with Skate.
Hi, I'm Darren, Senior Creative Director on Skate.
I'm Jeff Seamster. I'm the head of creative at Full Circle. Right now, we're working on Skate, which is the next evolution of the Skate franchise that's taking place in a large-scale multiplayer world. So all the things that you know and love about Skate will be happening alongside tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of other
Ich würde
players.
ständig die
We're
anderen
excited to talk about today. I'm
reinfreshen.
excited to talk about this game forever. I'm excited to talk about the systems of
Wenn ich
in
nicht
the
sogar
depth
da
of
am
the
Gelände
skateboarding
hängen bleiben würde.
gameplay forever. Two of the biggest new systems in the game are slappies and wallies. If you're a new player and you run into a curb, instead of falling, you now transition into a grind. If you're an expert player and you know what a slappy is, you can now get into a slappy and you can like rotate into different grind positions. It just opens up a brand new possibility space. If you smash into a wall or if you ollie late, typically you would fall. Now it's a system that you can use intentionally to wally off of a thing, get into another trick or do a late trick. Like, I don't know how many tricks there are in the game. Like, it's almost infinite, right?
Da
Like,
liegt
there's
einer tot
hell
am
flips,
Boden.
you can kick flip forever. You can hold a 360 flip to do a 1040 flip if you have enough air. We always had a pretty good connection to our community, but it was more in the game's out, you know, talk to you about what you're doing in the game that's been released. Whereas we had brought in a player council, and we talked to them about like, hey, this is the idea, this is where we think we would like to go. But they were the first ones that got to play the game 2.5 years ago. That conversation is so much deeper and broader than it's ever been. There's a verticality.
Bin ja als Teenager
that's
selbst
different
Skateboard
in the
gefahren,
game.
ne?
It
Aber
isn't just about
Spiele
footwork.
irgendwie,
In Skate
weiß
1,
ich
you
nicht.
couldn't get off your board. In Skate 2, you could walk around. In Skate 3, the walking around got a little bit better. We are light years ahead of where we were in the previous games, and now you can climb, and now you can swing, and now you can combine all of these systems together, and the depth of the skating is better and bigger than it's ever been. I'll leave you with one last thing anecdotally. I've had in the last 5 to 10 years, I can't tell you how many pros that are either just pros or established pros that have connected or tried to reach out to me to be like, this game, this franchise is why I started skateboarding. You know, like Tyshawn Jones, who's like multiple skater of the year, started skating because of this game. There are 3 or 4 tricks that did not exist until we came up with the mapping for our control scheme. No one had done them. Mike Carroll did the very first Nollie 360 inward heel flip ever. Chris Haslam did the first 360 hard flip ever in Burnaby at our mocap stage because we needed it. They didn't
Ja,
exist.
genau.
We are very excited for people to see like the continued visual and gameplay and activity development that is happening, you know, already in our playtest. So there's quite a bit more to come there. We are really looking forward to skating alongside you in San Van coming up on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Add us to your wish list while you're there. Really helps us to hear from you.
Free
And you'll get
Alpha
updates
Gameplay.
as they come out. And speaking of
Deswegen ist
updates,
wahrscheinlich
we've got
vieles
a
auch
really
grau.
big one coming your way. I think it's one you've been waiting for a long time. So stay tuned with us next week.
Habt ihr gesehen, ne?
Skate
Wer
is
Spiel
launching
testen
into
will,
early
kann sich
access later
anmelden.
this year, and it's already looking pretty damn steezy.
Steezy.
That's just something the kids are saying these days. You know, back in my day, I remember Solid Snake flipping and popping his way around the big shell. Good times.
Yeah. With all due respect, David, you sound like old Snake right now.
Damn, you're probably right. And while I recover from that microwave level burn, here's another world premiere.
Bianca, where have they taken you? God, hear my vow. Mother, you have given me the courage to be myself. Guide my steps on this forlorn journey. Father, you have taught me honor and respect. Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true.
Das sieht interessant aus.
Those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This, I vow.
Was steht da? 1348?
That was your first look at 1348 Ex Voto, an odyssey of honor and justice across 14th century Italy. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in early 2026.
Now we're checking in with a series that is near and dear to my heart. Yes, that one. Here's an exclusive interview with the team behind Resident Evil Requiem.
Schon auf der Wishlist. So ist richtig. Immer schön auf die Wishlist sitzen.
フューチャーゲームショーをご覧の皆様、こんにちは。レジデントイービルレクイエムプロデューサーの熊沢です。現在、レジデントイービルシリーズ第9作となるレジデントイービルレクイエムの開発に取り組んでいます。本作ではグレース・アッシュクロフトを新たな主人公にまだ見ぬ恐怖へ立ち向かいます。グレースは FBI 分析官として推理や分析など専門のフィールドでは並外れた集中力と洞察力をしかし内向的で怖がりというシリーズとしても珍しいタイプのキャラクターになっており、プレイヤーも一緒になって怖がれると思います。
What the hell was that thing?
廃墟と化したラクーンシティが登場するこのストーリーを描くにあたっては、ラクーンシティそのものに因縁を持ったキャラクターがふさわしいと考え、ラクーン事件の生還者を母に持つグレースを登場させることになりました。本作のゲームプレイでは一人称視点と三人称視点を自由に切り替えることができます。没入感のあるゲーム体験が好きな方は一人称視点で、プレイヤーのアクションをしっかり見たいという方は三人称視点で遊べるようにしています。皆さんは一人称視点と三人称視点どちらで遊びますか？一人称視点ではより進化した光と影の表現での没入感が楽しめますし、三人称視点ではグレースが驚いたり焦って転んだりするアクションなども見て楽しめるようになりました。本作でもたくさんの恐怖、脅威が待ち受けています。サバイバルホラーというゲームの性質上、グレースが立ち向かうクリーチャーの正体をここでお話しすることはできませんが、未知の脅威から生き残るゲーム体験を楽しんでいただけると嬉しいです。レジデントイービルレクイエムは2026年2月27日にPlayStation 5、Xbox シリーズ X、S、Steam で登場します。本作の魅力はまだまだお伝えしきれておりません。ぜひ続報にもご注目いただきたいので、ウィッシュリストの登録や各種 SNS のアカウントのフォローもお願いします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Oh ja. 27. Februar ran.
Wishlists at the ready because Resident Evil Requiem is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on February 27, 2026.
Das sieht wirklich gut aus, besonders es geht wieder in die alte Richtung, ne?
But don't stop typing CapGod into the chat just yet, because while we're on the subject, here's a little extra something for the fans.
Ich glaube, das haben wir am Dienstag schon gesehen.
Also Resident Evil haben wir gesehen, ihr habt ja.
Und das hier meine ich. Oder war das Donnerstag?
War Donnerstag, aber.
Das ist auch wieder hier Spiel für Honky.
Jill Valentine is joining the fight in Goddess of Victory Nikkei as part of an official collaboration with Resident Evil. Stay tuned for updates on the upcoming in-game events. All right, what's up next, Maggie?
Sagt die, man soll es bei Wishlisten. Ich hatte das schon gewishlistet, da war hier noch nicht geboren.
Open world adventure game where you use your instincts to explore a supernatural world.
Oh, jetzt kommt wieder was Spannendes, Marek. Ich glaube, das ist was für dich.
But I grew up on the outside. I spent years trying to get in. Why come back? I had to find my parents and confront them about the past. Never come back. Whatever was happening here, I was now part of it. We failed to stop the calamity. How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
Oh, das sieht gut aus.
I didn't. All I remembered was that my father was the village blacksmith. There, I felt a connection to this country, to Hadia. You pissed off the wrong people.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it.
It became my burden. Look at you, compromised by your emotions. I won't stop. Let's continue.
Hell ist das.
Hell is Us is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 4th.
All right, so fans of the broadcast will know that in the run-up to each Future Games show, our team puts together a trio of exclusive deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games.
That's
Ja,
right.
das stimmt dran.
We call these sections our ones to watch because they cover games that deserve.
Hier in Hell is Us, die Story
And
ist
with
bestimmt
that in
auch sehr
mind,
gut.
Here's Rebel Wolves.
Oh ja, auf das Spiel warte ich auch.
Dawnwalker, the studio's dark fantasy vampire RPG.
Vampires? Say no more. Still got it.
Hello everyone, my name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I am game director on The Blood of Dawnwalker here at Rebel Wolves. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe. It's an open-world, story-driven game which serves as the first chapter of our original saga.
For this project we created a new type of protagonist. You play as Cohen, a Dawnwalker. He is a human during the day with all of our human vulnerabilities, but for the night he transforms into a vampire, gaining supernatural powers. This creates a unique gameplay dynamic. We call it a dual gameplay loop, and I'm pretty sure the players will find it quite refreshing. Cohen's main goal in the game is to save his family, as they were captured by Brancis, a vampire lord.
Ja, das sieht wirklich gut aus.
He has only 30 days and nights to achieve this goal. And what happens if he runs out of time? Well, it surely doesn't end the game. His family may suffer some
Das haben wir, glaube ich, bei Summer Games
We'll
Fest
let the
schon gesehen, ne,
players
Marek?
discover what exactly happens in this scenario.
Wait, are you high?
Ein anderes.
Each quest moves the time forward, and it's entirely up to you to decide how you want to spend this resource. You have to manage it and face the consequences of your choices.
Choices and consequences in our game have 3 layers. The first is quite traditional, similar to other RPGs. You make choice and then deal with the consequences. The second layer ties into our dual gameplay loop. Day and night often presents different choices. And finally, not making a choice is also a choice. You can simply choose not to act, and the world will respond in ways that are often hard to predict.
I do realize that it may sound intimidating at first, but don't worry. First of all, you will always know upfront how much time given activity is going to take. And secondly, there is no need to rush, as exploration in our game doesn't consume time at all.
Also kannst du dich entscheiden oder auch entscheiden, dich nicht zu entscheiden, ja?
We give you the pieces, but it's up to you how you put them together. The story
Ja, es ist ja nicht alles immer gut.
Aber wenn du dich für etwas entscheidest, ist es fest.
Naja, vor allem wenn du, sag ich mal, 22 Tage Zeit hast, um deine Familie zu retten, wie es da jetzt steht in einer Quest, hast ja auch nicht so viel Zeit, jede Quest abzuklappern und musst dich halt auf was festlegen im Zweifel. Wer weiß, was für Nebenaktivitäten so auftauchen würden.
We are drawing from various combat archetypes and creating something new. We build
Ich finde gut, dass wenn du dich entscheidest, dass auch Konsequenzen entstehen.
Ja, die Frage ist nur, ob die Konsequenzen auch wirklich groß sind oder ob das einfach nur wieder zu viel versprochen ist, nachher dann doch nicht so.
Ja, das wird sich leider erst zeigen, wenn es kommt.
Ja, aber es ist bei den meisten Spielen ja so, dass du kaum da einen riesen Unterschied hast.
But also the way how he explores the open world. Plane shift is one of his vampiric abilities that allows him to break the law of gravity and walk on the walls and ceilings. Another example is Shadow Step, which allows Cohen to teleport on short distances. Thanks to these abilities, we can find unique ways to complete the quest.
Ich glaube, das ist der gleiche Trailer, den wir
We are really grateful for your feedback and we can't wait for 2026 when The Blood of Dawnwalker will release on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Ihr müsst euch mal den Ankündigungstrailer angucken auf YouTube, der ist richtig geil.
I mean, your teeth. Into the Blood of Dawnwalker when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Now, here's a game we haven't seen for a long time. We've got the latest trailer for Dear and Boy, a puzzle platformer that we can all fawn over. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Metal Deer.
Okay.
Das ist süß. Guck mal, das Rentier wird sogar erwachsen währenddessen. A Dear and Boy. Das war hübsch.
That was Dear and Boy, which is launching on PC and consoles in 2026.
We've got a series of back-to-back trailers coming up next, so don't go anywhere, or you'll learn what it means to insult House Dimitrescu.
Das ist, was ich bei Hogwarts Legacy gefehlt hat, jetzt Entscheidung Konsequenzen haben. Todesfluch benutzt und dieselben Quest wie ohne. Bisschen doof. Okay.
When we founded Ellery,
Oh, das habe ich Donnerstag
it
gesehen.
was just an ordinary research outpost. We had no idea what lay ahead.
Food shipments from the capital shall cease.
Abandoned by the capital, we faced isolation and starvation. Our explorations take us from the safety of the tree to the fog-cloaked lands below, which poison the soul and steal the mind. To survive, we have had to make hard choices. But we learned to fight back against the threats. With resources secured, we are expanding.
Ja, das ist da, Dark Switch Demo. Die Demo ist auch schon da, wenn jetzt einer mal testen möchte wohl.
We uncover ancient
Wenn ich nicht
technologies,
gesehen habe.
and new discoveries reveal themselves to us, as do new allies and new enemies. The fog is relentless. The monsters who call it home innumerable. And when fear is about to consume everything, only the tree's light can bring hope.
Genau, das ist die Demo schon da. Ah, das habe ich angetestet. Das ist das, wo ich die Werkbank abgefackelt habe aus Versehen. September 25. Okay. Ever Siege, Untold Age. Okay. Hat was von Tower Defense, oder? So ein bisschen mit.
Im Prinzip ja, du hast auch Artefakte. Jetzt weiß ich nur nicht, ob das einfach nur so ein Tower Defense ist oder ob das eher so ein Roguelike ist oder Roguelite.
Ever Siege, Untold Ages.
Monsters are coming. Rock'n'Road is a tower survival game on wheels where your city never stops moving and neither do the nightmares chasing it. Slay monsters, scavenge resources and build up your rolling fortress of choice with ever-evolving defenses. Fortify,
Sieht ja lustig aus, ne?
and fight. Monsters are coming. Rock'n'Road.
All right, we are back in action, or at least I am. Either way, don't forget that you can find and wishlist every game featured today on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam. Up next, we've got a new trailer for Dreams of Another, a profound pixel junk adventure that explores the concept of creative destruction. Okay, hold up. Where is Maggie? She's got the next line.
Kept you waiting, huh?
You're pretty good.
Yeah. Book me. I'm available. Please hire me. Stop it. Stop. No, I'm taller than you. I'm taller. I'm taller.
こんにちは。ドリームオブサナザーのディレクターバイオンです。今回ゲーム全体のディレクション、アート、サウンド、シナリオなどを手掛けました。私は今、私が住んでいる京都のシンボルの一つである鴨川に来ています。ここは私がリラックスする場所であり、ゲームのアイデアを考えるために時折訪れていた場所でもあります。本作では木やドアなどと夢の中で会話することができます。そのいくつかのセリフのイメージは、ここで見かけた鳥の動きや風に揺れる木、長時間に及ぶアリの巣の観察などから得ました。作曲においても夢の曖昧さや不安定さを表現するため、楽器だけでなく身の回りにある日用品や自分の記憶と深く関係する場所でフィールドレコーディングした音なども取り入れました。今回制作の背景を少しでも共有できて嬉しいです。ではドリームオブサナザーのトレーラーをお楽しみください。
Kinders entstehen Spiele. Lass mal gucken.
Humans can't choose what they want to remember or what they want to forget. I'll probably forget all about this someday.
Why is it that human beings are so trapped by how free they are?
Mit der AK durch den Traum. So ist richtig.
Beauty is overflowing in this world.
I don't think that's what real freedom is about.
Dreams of Another is coming to PC and PS5 on October 10th, so make sure it's on your wish lists. What's next, David?
Well, next we're switching gears to 13Z, the Zodiac Trials. It's a kinetic roguelike inspired by the legend of the Eastern Zodiacs.
Oh.
For ages untold, the 12 Zodiac Guardians of the East have safeguarded humanity's fate. Determined not to fade into obscurity, they have revived the Zodiac Trials. Now they seek a third.
Oh, das habe ich schon mal gesehen.
Ja, ich glaube.
Du machst dann mehrere Runs, hast verschiedene Charaktere, die unterschiedliche Kombos machen können.
Ah, okay.
Und da kannst du so ein Dorf ausbauen.
Hey Lady. Also ein Spiel für Lady, ja?
Könnte man sagen, das ist halt nicht ein Road like, sondern Road Light. Weil du ja Sachen ausbauen kannst. Ich denke mal, da wirst du Sachen auch freischalten. So.
Ja, ja. Oh Gottes Willen.
Die Kämpfe sind cool. Das wird auch so.
Das wäre auch was für dich, ne?
Also ich hab das schon mal gesehen, so vor einem halben Jahr oder so. Vielleicht ein bisschen länger, keine Ahnung. Wie genau.
Ja, das eine Spiel, was ich da habe, Beyond Above, oder wie das heißt, das wäre auch was für dich, glaube ich. Guck mal, das ist was für 13 Cent. Play the Demo. Na, guck mal, Demo ist auch verfügbar, Lady. Kannst du gleich zocken.
13Z is coming soon to PC and Xbox, but you can also dive into the demo on Steam after the show.
And now for something completely different. A game where you and your friends grill steak and dodge missiles to fund your doughy dreams.
Let's chow down on a vertical slice of Pizza Bandit.
Was? Baby.
Bombs, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef.
Erstmal mit einem riesen Thunfisch. Ach du lieber Himmel. Ich wollte schon immer jemand mit der Pizza töten.
There's always work. Time to get back to business.
Zap-Bandit. Sieht ja witzig aus,
Pizza
ne?
Bandit
Aber
is coming to Steam Early Access on August 25th, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.
das
Okay, we
wird.
just hit the quota. That is a timeout on all pizza puns.
Yes, that's totally fair. That one was pretty cheesy.
Okay, and I'm ignoring you now. And would you look at that? It's time for our next game, Recur.
It's a puzzle platformer starring a time-bending, post-apocalyptic postman. You move right, and time moves forward. Move left, and it reverses. So, let's take a look.
Ja, kenne ich. Ja. Ah. Ist auch interessant, ne? Das heißt, jedes Mal, wenn du irgendwo langläufst und es geht was schief, musst du wieder zurücklaufen.
Special delivery. Recur is coming to PC in 2026. Okay, I think we've got another world premiere up next, right, David?
Oh, we sure do. Here's a closer look at the next eerie odyssey from indie puzzle game royalty, Rusty Lake.
We will arrive at this stage shortly. I hope you are well prepared. Trust me, serving the Vanderboom family can be exhausting. Cleaning the house, serving food, the long working hours.
Schau dir diese Augenringe an.
And the other stuff people don't like to talk about. We're here. You can get out now.
Aus wie nach einem Rätsel, oder?
Servant of the Lake is coming soon to PC and your collective wish lists very shortly, I'm sure.
Next up, we've got a special announcement from our friends at Heart Machine about Hyper Lightbreaker, the studio's frenetic procedural roguelite.
Ach, guck mal, schon wieder was für Lady. Ja, New Crown Realms. Honky. Dead. Oh no. Okay. Hyperlight Breaker.
Hyper Light Breakers Double Down update is out now on Steam, so grab your friends and get to work.
All right, here's another world premiere. It's the next game from Awe Interactive, the crew behind BPM, Bullets Per Minute. Let's see what they've been cooking.
Gibt es auch wieder Honky. Slay the Horse. And Ragnarok irgendwas. BPM Bit Crushed.
Get into the groove when BPM Bit Crushed comes to PC and consoles in 2026.
We're checking in with Hotel Barcelona now. It's a slasher roguelike from avant-garde game devs Swery and Suda51.
日本の大阪でインディーゲームを作ってますホワイトアウルズのスウェリーです。現在はですね、尊敬するクリエイターの須田剛一さんとのコラボ作品になりますホテルバルセロナという作品に取り組んでいます。この作品はパロディホラーローグライクスラッシャーという感じで、本当に僕たちが好きな要素を詰め込んだ作品になっていまして、1980年代ぐらいのホラー映画の世界の中に入り込んで敵をどんどん倒してクリアしていくっていう、そういう超高難易度な横スクロールアクションゲームになっています。ペンシルベニア州とウェストバージニア州の境にあるホテルバルセロナっていう場所にですね、アメリカ中のシリアルキラーが集まってるんですね。で主人公はこのホテルに閉じ込められています。ですから彼らを全員倒してホテルから脱出する必要があります。ただ主人公のジャスティン自身にも秘密があって、物語を進めるにつれてそれも徐々に明らかになっていく、そういうゲームになってます。このゲームはたくさん死ぬゲームなんですが、死ねば死ぬほど有利になっていくというか、まずもちろん死んだ際には素材とかお金とかを手に入れたものを持って帰ってパワーアップできますし、さらにこのゲーム新しい特徴スラッシャーファントムというものがありまして、それを使うことでどんどん攻略が楽になります。スラッシャーファントムっていうのは一つ前の周回の自分が次のプレイに登場するんですね。それで一緒に過去の自分と一緒にステージを攻略していくことができるっていう、そういうシステムです。ホテルバルセロナは2025年9月発売です。Xbox と PlayStation 5、それから Steam で同時発売になりますので、ぜひ発売当日にチェックインしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
Hotel Barcelona.
Reserve your room at the Hotel Barcelona when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox this September.
Better yet, we've teamed up with Cult Games and Katana Records to give you the chance to win some very exclusive Hotel Barcelona goodies. So just head to the link on screen and look out for the competition details.
Let's keep it moving with a new trailer for the 7 Deadly Sins Origin. This
Oh,
is
guck mal,
Netmar's
Lady.
open world RPG based on the beloved anime.
Den haben wir schon Donnerstag gesehen.
Ja, ja.
Aber mir fällt halt auf, dass die Icons halt wie bei Genshin Impact aussehen. Oben rechts. Also die meisten.
Ja. Hier, Close Beta Test, Mr. Origins, netmarble.com.
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is coming to PC and PlayStation later this year, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay. Our second Ones to Watch deep dive is here, and this time we've got a dispatch from Poland about Kronos, the New Dawn. Bloober Team's time-traveling...
Wäre nice, wenn ich den Anime mögen würde. Man freut sich halt nur Run. Das Spiel, was jetzt kommt, finde ich auch sehr interessant.
I will carry on where you left off. The vocation continues.
Kronos the New Dawn is our full-fledged survival horror game, and you play as a traveler, this mysterious person hidden beneath the environmental suit, and you've been sent to ruins of human civilization to look for the time rifts. And of course, you need to solve some puzzles, fight with monsters, basically survive along the way, and then jump back in time and extract key people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
You need to find your predecessor, see and what was the mission, and follow it.
Kronos the New Dawn is a game where you face the dangers and horrors of the future to salvage what's left of humanity, of the past.
There was this disease that basically wiped out humanity at some point. So people at the beginning were like getting blind and feel this urge to come together, which ends with the merge. Yeah? So they are merging the body horror elements.
Lady, du musst dir mal Edge of Memories angucken. Das könnte was für dich sein.
Fighting with orphans. Okay, so don't let them merge. This is the first really important thing. You can use fire against them, so your character is equipped with a flamethrower. So we can, for example, burn the bodies. So of course, they will not be absorbed by other guys. But it also can be used to stun them. So if you get swarmed by the monsters, you can just, hit the flames around you, so they will be stunned. And this is a perfect moment for you to reposition, for example, and use charging weapons. That is also really important mechanic in our game.
So Shieldblade, it's weapon of travelers to overcome what they can, find in the future before they jump into the past, and it can change shapes in different guns. So like into the pistol that we call as a sword, into the shotgun we call as a hammer.
This baby. Well, this actually is the hammer, but the shift blade is the weapon, ultimate weapon of the travelers, and as travelers are very resourceful.
Oh yeah, resource management is very important in our game. You need to plan your expedition, what to take with you, because the inventory is limited. Also using environments like barrels to, for example, to blow them up, or gas canisters to put them on fire. And to survive, yeah, of course, please explore the environment. Also some weapons will be hidden, they are not on the main path, like a really cool ones. And look for cats. Yeah, be good to animals. If you pet them, they are dropping something for you. That's also really cool.
Jetzt haben sie ihr Gimmick schon verraten. Das wäre so cool gewesen, das herauszufinden.
At fall 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, wishlist now.
Don't let them merge and pet all the cats.
5. September schon.
Thank you to Bloober Team for that window into the world of Kronos, the New Dawn. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 5th.
All right, there's a volley of awesome back-to-back trailers coming up next. We'll see you back on stage after this.
Le temps est bon dans la ville, dessiné d'une main agile.
Das ist Aufbausimulation. So, ja, guck. Happiness? Okay. Ich stellt sich die Frage, wie viele Tage braucht Tana, bis ihre Stadt stirbt?
2.
Ja, das ist bei diesem Endzone.
Ja, du musst erstmal eine Stadt aufstellen. Erst ist es ein Dorf und eine Stadt und dann ist tot.
Town to City, genau. Ich bin ja Meister in meine
In an epic realm of ancient magic and unspeakable horrors. One truth stands eternal. Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors. All dungeons, all the time. Join fellow brave souls to answer the call. The farther you push, the greater the peril. And the shinier the rewards. Choose your hero and adapt your style.
Lady hat sich Age of Memory
This fall.
Fanshop sieht aber aus, als wenn es Multiplayer nur wäre, ne? Stick together. Ich glaube, das war was für Bad. Doomkeeper?
This is Blomkest Business Report. Locals have staged a boycott of the new discounty supermarket, leaving its aisles nearly empty.
Blomkest?
Just weeks ago, an upstart out-of-towner rebuilt this failing shop into a thriving supermarket.
Discounty, ne? Ja.
Locals and commuters alike were lured in by its attractive displays and low prices,
Ich hab genug,
as it quickly
glaub
became
ich,
central to the local economy.
Spiele, wo ich Einkaufsladen spielen muss.
I don't know. Weird stuff started happening just as they showed up. Others say the store's frequent expansion has gone too far and risks damaging the town's cultural heritage. Can discounting find a way to meet protesters' demands? Or will they be forced to close so soon after opening? Stay tuned. Discounting launches August 21st on PC and consoles.
Welcome back. Maggie is just ironing something out.
Oh, you ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come onto my stage, you lay your filthy man hands on my script, and now you even try to feed me skimmed milk. How dare you!
You okay? You all good?
Oh, yeah, no. I was just dealing with some riffraff.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think they'll mess with me again.
Just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, never better. All right, here's the latest on Dual Effects throwback survival horror shooter Tormented Souls 2.
Oder habe die Demo gespielt, bis ich nicht mehr weiter konnte.
My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap, and now they've taken Anna.
Caroline, are you there? They have me locked up in this horrible place. Please, help me.
What happened here?
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our hearts. You have no idea how powerful it is.
Ja, die Demo haben wir. Dazu gibt's. Ich weiß nicht, ob die Demo noch da ist.
Tormented Souls
Nice.
2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 23rd, 2025.
Okay, Maggie, it is that time again. We've got another world premiere for an action RPG with innovative extraction mechanics.
Sounds amazing. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Ja, zeig mal.
Make your choice. I am told this stings somewhat. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Rise, Reaper. Prepare yourself. Your initiation begins now. The realms, their gods slain, are fraught with danger. For you, of course. Loot as you please. Strip these dying realms bare. The denizens of this world have not taken kindly to their gods' demise. They struggle in vain, gripping onto what remains, unaware that their time has already passed. I care not what you do to each other, so long as you return with your and my mission accomplished. You are Legion, an instrument of a larger plan to rebuild my domain. Your sanctuary will become a new afterlife.
Hat noch jemand Diablo oder Last Epoch Vibes?
Restore order. My order.
God's Death and Reapers.
God's Death and Reapers is launching into early access next year, but you can sign up for the playtest now via the game's Steam page.
All right, eyes up, Stealth fans, because we've got gameplay from the next game in the Stick series.
So Klamotten will ich auch. Stellt euch
let's
vor,
see
wie
what
einfach
that cheeky
Anton
goblin
wäre.
has been up to.
Oh, das sagt mir irgendwas. Oder?
Everyone's going crazy for a taste of its power. But it also happens to be my favorite flavor. And that means I gotta get to it first. What the
Beef,
fuck
no,
are you
oder?
doing? Can't you see I'm working here? Just try to keep out of sight. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Bet you wish you could do that. Tasty. Now comes the fun part. And you guys were worried. I told you nothing could go wrong.
Sticks, I am Grand Priest Geoffroy, and I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
That doesn't sound good.
6 Blades of Greed.
Styx, Blades of Greed is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so don't hesitate to
Ist das nicht was für dich? Marek?
And let's keep things moving with a new trailer
Weiß
for
ich
Anno
nicht.
117 Pax Romana, the latest installment in the legendary City Builder franchise.
By decree of his radiant might, the Emperor, you, young governor, have been generously relocated to the soggy, sheep-strewn
Das haben wir, glaube ich,
fringes
dieses auch
of
gesehen.
the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
While I
Vox
wouldn't even put
Romana.
one sandal in Albion, you're braver than most. And now the choice is yours. Will you protect Celtic tradition?
Land kriegt sich gerade mehr ein.
Ambition?
Spiel, Spiel,
You are far
Spiel.
from the marble columns of Latium, and with that distance comes
Das Jahr ist gerettet, war.
the freedom to govern as you choose, to civilize the land or be changed by it. You must be starving from the exhausting boat ride over, so warm your toga and fill your belly at the local tavern with a hearty meal of roast beef and beer. Oh, and their cheese pairs surprisingly well with wine. Don't ask how I know. Maintain Celtic ways to learn their myths and melodies at the Bardic Hall, or test your physical might at the recreation grounds. If you're truly craving a taste of home, Romanize and build the Grammaticus or the theatre. Befriend the smiths, their forges glorious. With copper, tin and silver flowing from these hills, no wonder Varda's army strikes like thunder.
Das ist Vox Romana.
Varda will notice your Roman ways, and if pushed too far, you'll need to be ready for battle. Their gods, strange as they seem, carry weight. Epona blesses horses, making carts travel faster over stilted roads. Ken Nunos enriches forests. Learn the ways of their gods, and your rule may go more smoothly. You live in duality, but you will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like one, or be a sympathetic leader. Just imagine this marshland filled with terracotta roofs, paved roads, bathhouses. Oh, civilization. This place is wild, from Wicca men to mystical Celtic rites. But it is also your blank slate. So will you rule with a Roman fist or a Celtic touch? What happens next? That's up to you. You can take it from here.
Ja. Anno.
Anno 117 Pax Romana is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on November 13th, later this year.
Time for another future game show tradition, the Ones to Play montage. We are about to show you a series of great games that you can play once the show's over.
Yeah, and hey, if our elevator pitches convince you, you can head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page and dig right in.
Let's kick things off with Aethermancer, a monster-taming roguelite with challenging turn-based combat and intricate sprites.
Next up, we've got Twinkleby, a frankly adorable diorama builder where you decorate floating islands with dreamy little homes.
Or how about Morsels, a creature-collecting roguelite starring a hungry little mouse who gains the transformative powers of a sentient fatberg. And last but not least, here's Woodo, the scene-building puzzle game with a profound story and a unique art style. That was our Ones to Play montage. Remember to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
Now, let's take a moment for a quick PSA. We here at the Future Games Show recognize that gamers have diverse perspectives on what constitutes a good time. Personally, I can attest to the unique comforts of skulking around military bases in a cardboard box. That's just me. Or running away from evil babies and vampire lords and getting called a stupid man thing.
Yeah, that one. Well said, David. But for some, you know, driving a virtual big rig from Finland to Sicily is their idea of heaven. And we just want to say that is totally valid. Yeah, in fact, if that is you, then we think you're going to really love it, our next trailer.
Ja, American Truck Simulator.
Can't get much better than a trailer full of trailers. Okay. Update your wish lists because SCS Software is bringing Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator to PlayStation and Xbox.
Now, during our spring showcase, we were pleased to reveal the War Sales DLC for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which will bring a Viking-inspired faction to the game.
And now, thanks to Tailworks Entertainment, we can show you a closer look at what to expect from this hotly anticipated expansion.
Das ist ja eher Bad sein
Peggy
Spiel.
16.
Das noch nie gespielt. Der Soundtrack ist geil.
Mount and Blade 2 War Sales launches on
Hast
PC,
du Mount and Blade mal
PlayStation, and
gespielt?
Xbox later this year. What's next, David?
Well, we've got the
Auch
full
noch nicht, ne?
gameplay reveal of Wild Blue, a nostalgic on-rail shooter inspired by Star Fox 64.
Do a barrel roll! Sorry, couldn't help myself.
That takes me back.
Ah, den. Ich glaube, gestern war das. Wir haben auf jeden Fall schon mal, ich meine, schon mal gesehen. Wild Blue.
That was your first look at gameplay for Wild Blue, which is coming soon to PC.
Now let's check in with Windstorm, the Legend of Himori, a horse riding adventure where you play as a brave courier in 13th century Mongolia.
Why do we Mongolians never stop riding? Some days, I believe I know. I ride to carry out my duty as a courier. Out there, they wait for answers, for aid, for hope. I ride to survive. gathering, crafting, hunting. Out here, the cold bites deeper, the silence grows heavier. I ride to remember where I come from.
Das
To
sieht nice
care
aus
for
irgendwie.
those who carried us here, and to raise new strength. But other days, I ride simply to follow the wind, to hear its songs beyond
Ich
the
sehe mich schon mit
horizon.
dem Pferd den Sandhügel runterkullern.
The legend of Himar.
Windstorm, The Legend of Himori, is launching into early access, so quit horsing around and add it to your wish list.
David, we talked about the jokes. All right, base building mech western Bounty Star is up next. Specifically, we've got an update from Dino God about when you can expect to embark on this post-apocalyptic adventure.
Got a lucrative job, just sitting here. This building and the Junkie Mark II, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. Clean it up, power it up, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. And then the cash will start pouring in.
I tried to run away from the things I've done. Thought distance could bury them. But ghosts don't care how far you ride. And I'm tired of running.
Nein. Aber das wäre was für dich, Marek, glaube ich. Bounty Star.
Suit up and build your homestead in Bounty Star, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But while we're still here, let's keep things moving and check out Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. This is a mystical anime roguelike where you fight to protect the future of a vibrant village.
Oh, hier sieht er was für Lady und Wolf, wa? Tower and the Guardians.
How go?
Remember to stay low.
What's happening in there?
I must focus.
We shall not relent our
I
charge.
do hope you enjoy pain.
Right by your side.
Time to kick some butt.
Guck mal, kannst auch einen Fisch und einen
I just know that Rayleigh's going to love them.
Teddy spielen.
I'm glad you like it.
Good.
Don't worry, I'm with you.
Oh, thrilling.
My heart's racing.
Ach, guck mal, die Demo ist sogar schon da. Könnt ihr sogar testen, wann ihr wollt.
Toa and Guardians of the Sacred Tree launches on September 19th for PC and consoles. What's next, David?
We've got the release date trailer for Shape of Dreams, a MOBA roguelike fusion where you fight through procedural worlds with highly customizable character builds.
Shape of Dreams. Ah, wieder diese Art von Game.
You heard it here first. Shape of Dreams is coming to PC on September 11th, but there's a demo available now on Steam if you want to go
guck mal, könnt ihr auch
hands-on after
spielen.
the show.
Okay, I think it's about time we gave you all a VR mission. Reach is a reality-crossing adventure with full body awareness from Dream's Elevation, and we're pleased to debut the latest trailer.
Reach?
A human? you have returned. If you're here, something has gone terribly wrong. Farah is fraught with danger. You'll need help to survive. Take these gauntlets. They'll enhance your strength and help you heal. They are one of my finest accomplishments. Having the gauntlets enables the use of a throwing shield. The shield can be used to protect yourself and to help you climb. And climb you must. Upgrade your tools to survive and turn their weapons against them. And climb metal surfaces. Ah, you found the grapple drones. I built these as an ingenious way to extend the reach of your poor, short human arms. Let's not forget your bow, an ancient but effective tool. Collect grubs to synthesize different arrows, then stun, freeze, and blast your way through Farah. Careful, Rosa. Quick, Rosa, we have to run! Quick, Rosa, jump!
That was Reach, a jaw-dropping adventure coming soon to VR headsets. Get that on your wish list ASAP. And we're following that bombshell with a developer presentation for Little Nightmares 3. It focuses on a creepy carnival that you and your co-op partner will have the pleasure of exploring in the full game. Come to think of it, actually, where is my co-op partner? David? 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 David!
Hi everyone, I'm Coralie global producer on Little Nightmares 3, and today I'm thrilled to introduce you to a newly announced chapter of the game, Carnival. Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game in which you follow the journey of Flo and Alone. They are two best friends ever since they found each other in this lonely nightmare. This time, they are trapped in the carnival, a place that might seem joyful and welcoming at first, but of course, appearances can be deceiving. Behind the colorful lights and twisted attractions hides an uncanny resident, a mysterious, menacing presence whose shadow looms over the entire place. You'll feel it, you'll hear it, you might even catch a glimpse, but never quite enough to feel safe. Apart from the resident, you encounter other unpleasant figures. The puppet, cunning and aggressive, love putting on a show in the carnival, especially for the hares, who seem oddly captivated by them and by candy. As you'll see, our two characters find a clever way to use that obsession, drawing one of them away to get a safe passage. Little Nightmares 3 is full of eerie challenges. Sometimes you'll have to run for your life. But other times, it's better to be smart and stealthy to survive. Like here, where patience and silence are your best allies. As in the previous titles, you'll face clever puzzles that block your path. But for the first time in the series, you can now play online with a friend and face childhood fears together.
Man kann zu zweit spielen.
Prefer to play solo? Don't worry, the other character will be controlled by a helpful AI companion. Looks like the puzzle has been solved, but don't worry, no spoilers here. You'll get to experience it all for yourself when Little Nightmares 3 launches October 10th, 2025. And if you want to dive into the nightmare right now, pre-order a digital copy of the game on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC to get early access to the first title of the franchise, Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, on the same platform.
Pre-order to play now.
Little Nightmares 3 lands on PC and consoles this October 10th. And if it wasn't in your wish lists already, it should be now, okay? Because I said so. Okay. As you can see, I've had to get creative while David is somewhere. Is he in here? Woohoo! Is he not? You'll never know. And while you debate this Schrodinger's snake, let's feast our eyes on the latest trailer from Lost Helden, a hand-painted JRPG from Artisan Studios. Stupid David.
Sehr viele JRPGs, ne? Ich finde, man sieht auch ein bisschen, dass der eine Entwickler von Final Fantasy mitgearbeitet hat.
Also ich finde halt, dass die alle so sehr ähnlich aussehen.
Mark your calendars, because Lost Helden is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got another world premiere up next, and the developers were kind enough to send me a temporary co-host. Super adorable. Don't get me wrong, I don't actually think he can read. So, anyway, here is your first look at Serial World. Yeah, show them. All right, I'll show them. Ha ha!
Wird ich auch wieder Ärger geben wegen...
Also ich denke mal, Capcom kann sich das nicht leisten, das auch noch zu machen. Vor allen Dingen, weil Nintendo, also diese Switch 2 hat ein Spiel, was sehr ähnlich zu Pervert von Namen her ist.
I'm back.
Und das ist ja eigentlich ein Kartenspiel.
Ja, eigentlich.
Should I ask about the little creatures?
Und Pokémon ist ja eigentlich auch geklaut wieder von Ein anderes Spiel vom Prinzip, ja. Also,
Yeah, don't worry about those
ja,
things.
ich glaube da
Let's
nicht,
just
dass du
focus
da
on
was
our
Okay, es waren schon
final
einige
piece of
Spiele für dich dabei.
Yeah, sure. No further questions. Look, here's an interview with the developers of Phantom Blade Zero, where you play as an elite assassin.
Phantom Blade.
Phantom Blade Zero is an action RPG, but it's like a playable kung fu movie. So all the movements are motion captured by real kung fu masters. We have 30 main weapons and more than 20 secondary weapons. You can pick 2 primary weapons and 2 secondary weapons. So all these 4 combined together to build a
Voll
set.
geiles
There
Styles
are
Game.
tons of
Nein, musst du
different
nicht.
playstyles and different varieties you can choose from in games. I think we may be the first one.
In meinem Chat ist Platz für euch beide.
Weapons in Chinese Kung Fu culture
hast du ausgebaut?
to this level
Genau.
of production. So I
Es
think
passen
this
jetzt
is
Run
something
und Hockey rein.
attractive to not only the Chinese players but for the players around the
Also
world.
2 Quadratmeter erweitert, okay.
Ja.
People will never understand what it is exactly until they actually play it. We're something in between a Souls game and a really
Das hab
big,
ich nicht
like,
gesagt.
Skate or Witcher. There are many accessible ways
ihr seid
to
echt beide
navigate
Honks.
people around the map. But nowadays, because Souls genre is very influential, so many people will hide everything.
Das ist, glaube ich, eher was für
super
Fabi, das hier.
complicated, no directions and everything. We see our games are different. We even have a hand-drawn map that will guide you to the next port. Because
Daniela, hast du dir die
to
Spiele gemerkt, die
tell a
vor Honky
story,
was sind?
to build our original world and to showcase our amazing move sets. And that's all our game is about. Our game is not about very slow move or explore or
Nee, aber das hier ist
lost
eher
in
was
a-
für
in
Fabi.
a very intricate map. It's not like that. There are 3 levels of completion of our game. The first run for an average player, I would say the first run will just review like 30% or 40% of the whole game, and you will miss more than half of the content. This demo, this whole level, is actually an optional level in our whole game. Very handcrafted, well-polished level that can be totally missed in the walkthrough. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is a new game you'll never see before. So you're welcome to follow our social medias like X, TikTok, and Instagram and YouTube. First day will be on Steam, Epic Game, and PlayStation 5 and 5 Pro. So stay tuned to our game and keep your eye on us. We will announce the releasing date this year within 2025.
Thank you to the team at S-Game for the lowdown on Phantom Blade Zero. It's coming soon to PC and PS5.
We're closing in on the end of the show now.
No.
I know. It's very sad, but there's still a few surprises left in store.
Speaking of which, here's another world premiere.
Geht doch noch eine Stunde. End of the story.
Ja.
End of the show, sagen sie.
Just as powerful. A door to new worlds. Far away.
Okay, diesmal sehr viele JRPGs.
Filled with places to explore. And to call home. But also filled with dangers.
Oh.
Where no one should have to be alone.
Lady, gleich auf Wishlist. nichts mehr mit, süße Eule.
And step through the witch spire.
Witch Spire.
Witch Spire is a magic-infused survival game coming to PC early access in 2026. Shall we keep it moving with another trailer, David?
Absolutely. Here's gameplay for Active Matter, a high-octane extraction shooter where players fight across a fractured multiverse.
Alter, der Wagen getränkte Blut. Active Matter. Ja, nee. Nee.
Active Matter is coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can sign up for the closed
Ja,
beta right
Extraction-Shooter
now at
interessieren mich nicht.
activematter.game. And jump in.
Aber ich fand das Lied toll, das gab's auch beim Metro Exodus.
Ja, das Lied war gut, ne? Die Musik war gut.
To learn more about the publisher's upcoming space station adventure, Pragmata.
Oh, das ist glaube ich eher was.
There you are. All better.
You patched me up.
Hi everyone, I'm Edwin Enzo, producer on Pragmata. As you enjoy this gameplay footage, let me take you through what Pragmata is all about. Pragmata is set on a cold lunar research station dedicated to the research of lunar filament, a dreamlike material that can be used to create almost anything, as long as you have the data for it. One day, all signals from the station suddenly go dark. Hugh Williams, our spacefarer, is sent as part of a team to investigate. But right after landing, a lunar quake hits, separating him from his team, and he falls deep into the station. Unconscious and badly injured, he is saved by Diana, a unique android created using lunar filaments. She is a Pragmata. From here, the two must work together to survive and find a way to get Hugh back to Earth.
Hey! Get behind me! Move! You need to...
I think I can help. Bypassing first and second firewall, hooking control protocols. Analyzing, converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete. Initiating hack.
Their journey will take them through the depths of the station, facing the dangers.
Aha.
One of the standout
Hast du deinen Cheatcode also auf dem Schulter und dann läufst du da durch, ja?
Protagonists must work together. Diana can hack enemies, which opens up their armor. Hugh can then come in with his arsenal of various weapons to shoot at their now exposed weak spots. This 2-in-1 gameplay extends to exploration as well, where Diana hacks the station's systems to allow them to continue their exploration. And Hugh can use his thrusters to hover around the station and to quickly dodge enemy attacks. Pragmata will appear at multiple game events, so keep an eye on the Pragmata socials to see where you can try it out early. And if you
Das
want
ist
to
ein
play some
Android.
gameplay, head to the official Pragmata website and check out the hacking minigame. Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC Steam in 2026.
Pragmata.
Pragmata is coming in 2026, so wishlist it now. And if you're here at Gamescom, you could play it on the show floor.
Okay, we've got one more thing to show you before we go.
Yes, what would we be without a one more thing? Spooky season is approaching after all.
Ooh, and this is our final girl. Enjoy.
A quiet town. Just like hundreds of other small towns all across America. A town just like yours.
Jason oder Freitag der 13.?
But it was here on October
Halloween?
31st, 1963. No
Ich hab's jetzt, glaube ich, alle durch, ne?
No warning. No provocation. Just senseless death. I met him 15 years ago. I thought there was hope, that he could be reached. But what I met was not a child. No emotion. Perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home. But what happened that night was only the beginning. It wasn't just a killing spree. It was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down. He was going to reach it. Come on, come on, we have to go.
No. You can't stop him. You can't reason with him. You can't kill the boogeyman.
Halloween ist das, ne? Ja. Single oder Multiplayer?
That's right. Halloween, the game, is a stealth horror game based on the beloved movie from 1978.
Yeah, it features a story mode as well as an online multiplayer component. And it's coming in 2026, so update those wish lists.
But with that, we've officially reached the end of the show.
Yeah. Well, before we go, we want to extend a massive thank you to all the talented developers who contributed to this year's Gamescom showcase, as well as everybody watching at home who came along for the ride.
Remember that you can head to the dedicated Future Games Show Steam page to wish list your favorite games from today's show.
And we also have a ton of follow-up content dropping across GamesRadar.com, so you can dig deeper into your favorite reveals. And if you want to watch all of the individual trailers from today's show, just head to the FGS YouTube channel.
Don't go anywhere just yet, though, because our FGS Live from Gamescom showcase airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and developer interviews.
That's right. I'm told they're opening the show with a fantastic world premiere, so you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, right. Shall we sign off and try to seem all cool and collected?
No promises. But here goes.
I'm Maggie Robertson.
And I'm David Hayter.
And
this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom
2025. Yep.
Nailed it.
So good.
Der Boogeyman. Das ist übrigens jetzt nicht live, ne? Die Übertragung war am Mittwoch.
Nicht, ich dachte, das ist einfach nur sehr, sehr schlechtes Internet.
Welcome to the Future Games Show, live from Gamescom Showcase. My name is Jules Gill.
I'm Nathan Byrne, and we're here in the heart of Cologne, outside the monstrous Cologne Messe, where Gamescom 2025 is kicking off in style.
Now, over the next 45 minutes, we are going to be unleashing a tidal wave of brand new trailers, developer interviews, and of course, world premieres. And I'll tell you what, why don't we kick things off with our first world premiere right now?
We had a deal, Seeker. I gave you a second chance. In return, hunt down those that hide from me. So go now and slay Seeker. Lest you wash up again on my shores, your frail body shatters and broken.
Kaiden.
That was Kaiden, an intense and ferocious-looking action game that, judging by the trailer, is going to push you to your limits and beyond. That spider at the end, though, no thank you. I'm calling the police.
Yeah, absolutely gross. Now, you'll have seen in the main show the outstanding-looking Hell Let Loose Vietnam, and we decided that we'd sit down with the devs and have a chat about them and tell them why we thought their title was an apocalypse wow of an experience. Yeah, okay, that was a bad joke. I'll get my coat. It's a Full Metal Jacket, by the way. Hey!
Can I talk to someone from HR?
Nope.
Please.
Hi, I'm Matt from Expression Games, and we're excited to reveal the next chapter in the Hell Let Loose franchise, Hell Let Loose Vietnam. Hell Let Loose has reached an audience of millions by its combination of first-person tactical gameplay
Ja, ich hab's mal gespielt, wo das rauskam,
authenticity.
ganz am Anfang.
Now we're bringing the same gripping experience to a new theatre of war with the Vietnam War. But this isn't just about the new theatre of war. We're introducing a whole bunch of new mechanics that are really going to push the boundaries of our 50 versus 50 battles that Hell Let Loose is known for. For the first time, you'll be able to pilot helicopters, drive boats through the river networks, build and create tunnels, as well as unleashing new weapons such as mortars and napalm aerial strikes. This marks the beginning of an exciting new front for Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose Vietnam will launch on PC, Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 in 2026. Stay tuned to our website for updates and keep an eye out for a brand new trailer in the forthcoming months. In the meantime, be sure to wishlist the game and join our Discord to keep up to date with any announcements. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
War may be hell, but for fans of Hell Let Loose, that will sound like pure heaven.
Now swapping frags for flags, it's time to check in with brilliant-looking team shooter Last Flag and keep an eye out for the reveal of a brand new character.
Get in there! Get in there! Prove it!
I'm getting flag. I'm in jail! I'm in jail!
Welcome to Last Flag, the ultimate game of capture the flag. First, hide your team's flag anywhere on your side of the map. Battle it out to capture radar towers and clear sections of the map where the enemy flag is not hidden. Find the enemy flag, run it back to your team's base, and defend it for a minute to win it.
Run out of time. Let's go in here. Wait, I'm in a pit. Where am I? Make up your mind. Okay, I'm going. Right here, this is another one. Oh, no, up here. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it's so close.
Oh my god.
Get it. Oh, they're taking me. They're taking it, yeah.
Hey, I got you, buddy. Get in there. Prove it. Yes. Do it.
Who's down? Return the flag. Killed by the flag carrier. How embarrassing. You got a bounty hunter coming.
Count them.
Let's flag and go.
Der Rowdy.
I survived Woodstock.
Dachte, er hat eine Kippe im Mund. Das war ein Lolli.
I absolutely love how Last Flag is looking. And if you want to take part in this fast-paced frenzy, then you can test out the demo, which drops tomorrow. Nathan, are you alright, mate?
Sollten sie Marek
I'm sorry
nennen?
to have to tell you, Jules, but it's time
Okay,
for
schon
another
wieder
one
frech,
from
Marek.
here.
I told you not to do that, mate. I've got a nervous liver. That's very insensitive. Work on yourself.
Das sind wirklich.
So there I was, low lunar orbit, navigating my descent to the regolith. Just log a report. A routine assignment. Easy. But the moon doesn't do easy. Scanning lunar artifacts was my mission, but I was told next to nothing about the lines I had to cross, the enemies I'd face, who I might lose, or how it would change me. My mission seemed hopeless. But I'm not dying here. Not me, and not the ones I love. This isn't the end. It's a new beginning.
Strike.
Inhospitable, cold, and very, very dark. No, I'm not just reminiscing about my time living in Gateshead, but I'm actually talking about the game you've just seen, Lunar Strike, which is a game that focuses on humanity being on the brink of survival, and it's your job to save them, no matter the costs. It's coming out in 2026, Q2.
Up next, we've got another game where humanity is on the brink of survival, but this time things are a bit more bitey and a bit more medievally. This is God Save Birmingham, a crazy new physics-based zombie survival game set in ancient England, and we have got an exclusive look for you.
Ah, da haben wir, glaube ich, schon mal drüber geredet, Marek. Alles klar, ran, viel Spaß. Da waren doch die Kritiken, glaube ich, damals so laut, ne?
Weiß ich gar nicht.
Ja, da hat sich der Trailer, glaube ich, zugeschickt. Warte mal hin. War das Piepsen gerade im Trailer? Immer so
That
piep,
was
piep.
God Save Birmingham, an upcoming medieval zombie survival title with added collision physics. So if you've ever wanted to build a stronghold against the undead and then died tripping over your own rusty bucket, then this is the game for you. Now I for one can't wait for this title, and you can't either. You can sign up now for the alpha tests.
You know, Jules, after that, I think you need a break. So I'll tell you what, here's a hat trick of games, one after the other, that you need to know about. Come on, my man, I'll get you a soda pop.
Fair enough.
Dad,
Yes, sweetie.
it smells like old people in here.
That's because a lot of people have lived here before.
And what did they do here?
Well, I guess, just like us, they kept themselves busy. They ordered food and tried to keep things tidy. They collected all sorts of useless stuff.
Just like you do. And of course, they found hidden treasures. And one of them was a pilot.
Of course.
No, wait,
Oh, das ist ein
a
deutsches
space
Studio.
pilot.
With robots.
Next war
Flying
gerade Deutsch.
robots.
Okay, okay.
They celebrate it.
They created pieces of
Das
art.
Spiel
And
auf
threw them
Deutsch.
out the window.
Speaking of that, there is still a lot for us to do.
But first, ice cream?
Ice cream.
Apartment oder so ist das, ne? Ja. Dachte, ich hab gerade Piepsen gehört.
Grow strong. Prove yourself. Gunnar, have you come to start work on my smithy?
This place will soon start to feel like home.
We'll get a good price if there's any left alive. We are the store. A fine, fine choice, Gunnar. The first man I kill, I'm taking his shoes. Face me if you dare.
Give them iron! Give them
Aber ich glaube, wenn es der Feuermelder gewesen wäre, hättet ihr es auch gehört, ne? So laut wie die sind. Ledos weg.
Hey, Hockey!
Honky, was machst du da? Get high, get hot.
You just saw the Berlin apartment, which tells different stories set within the same space, Norse Oath of Blood, which is a violent tale of vengeance, and the deep and darkly decadent Netherworld. You can wishlist these games and every other game you've seen so far and in the rest of the showcase by going over to the Future Games Show Steam page right now.
Jules, everyone's wish list is going to be the size of Everest at the end of this showcase. Think of the wish lists. Anyway, speaking of Everest, we have our climbing-centric game Cairn coming up next, because the developers would like to share a brand new mode with you.
And probably those guys too.
Yeah, why not?
Oh my god.
Now, as a man who absolutely loves climbing and has calluses rough enough to cut beef with, that is exactly the type of game that I'm excited by. And if you too like the look of Ken, then you can try out the game now because there's a demo out right now.
Next up, we've got a game that looks tastier than the 3 curry bratwursts that I just inhaled, and faster than the time it's going to take for them to come back up.
Well, while he digests that, why don't you digest this upcoming powerhouse that is known as Metal Eden?
Jules, phone an ambulance. Quick!
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active. Hyper unit is mission go. Give him hell, Hyper.
about the neighbors. There's always trouble with them.
Das scheint so, ne? Hat so ein bisschen was verdient in einem anderen Zettel.
Nexus was not lying about you. You are built on a phantom core. That makes you basically immortal. You, my dear, are forbidden science. I have a proposition for you.
Cyberninja. Also ein bisschen, ne?
Blimey, it is quite big actually, isn't it? Metal Eden, the fast and frantic futuristic shooter, will be playable on the 2nd of September.
Man, I absolutely love Cologne. The people are amazing, the city is jaw-dropping, and... Oh, can you smell that?
Oh, yes, that is the scent of the 10 Kolsch that I will down as soon as we are done filming this segment.
Oh, it's the smell of our next game, Hope, in the city. Come on, breathe it in.
It smells pretty good.
It does.
My home is in the city of Shenyang. It's beautiful, and I've always felt safe here. But that's all about to change. I'm home. Mom? Dad? Anyone here? What happened? I need to find my parents. People here are scared and don't want to get involved. But at least some are willing to talk. I don't know where this is leading me, but every clue reveals more of the city's darkest secrets.
That was the wonderful and intriguing Hope in the City with its very first gameplay reveal.
Up next, we're going to be taking to the seas, the stars, and beyond, because this is The Last Caretaker.
Okay.
In The Last Caretaker, you incubate the last of the human species before firing them off into space to continue the human race. But what happened, and why have you been reactivated? Find out when The Last Caretaker drops later this year.
Up next, we're taking a look at Fellowship, a Moda-branded title that has all the dungeon crawling that you could ask for, but also has a few unique twists that are sure to keep lovers of raid boss-centric action coming back for more.
We were lucky enough to have a chat with some of the developers over at Chief Rebel to find out all about Fellowship's secrets.
Ooh.
Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors.
Fellowship is a game that we've been wanting to make for a very long time, and we're calling it a MODA, multiplayer online dungeon adventure. It's an amalgamation of genres that we've loved for a very long time, so taking the best parts of MMOs, ARPGs, and MOBAs, and creating this thing that we just are really, really excited about. The thing that we've really wanted to do with Fellowship from the start, and we constantly have to remind ourselves that this is one of the key things that's going to drive this game, is that we want the barrier to entry to be super low, because we want people to get into that end game dungeon experience and for that to stick with them. I know we've all kind of played games in the past where it felt like a bit of a second job, where you were either having to do a bunch of tasks to be able to do the thing you really wanted to do, or you had to spend X amount of time throughout the week to do something on the weekend. It was always like a bit of FOMO if you didn't have that time and you saw other people like running away and doing the things that you wanted to do. So we want to eliminate all of that, and I think we're doing a really, really good job of it. One of the things I think a lot about going forward is what players will want in the post-launch phase of the game. And I don't mean just, in the coming weeks and months, but, what does our game look like over the years? It's really going to be something that we're excited to make with and for our players. And already on Discord, we're having just some of the best conversations about what will be really important to Fellowship going forward. We're really interested in testing for the open beta our matchmaking systems, because that's going to be really important for Fellowship. It's going to be one of the main things that we're focusing on. So we're really excited that in mid-September, so from September 18th to the 23rd, we're going to be having an open beta for Fellowship. The first time that we get as many players into the game as we possibly can. It's going to be really, really cool.
Nee, ist nicht.
No subscription, no leveling grind, no chores and no reputation farming. Fellowship is our take on all the best parts of the MMOs, ARPGs and MOBAs that we love.
Find your Fellowship this fall.
Work together or die alone. I'll tell you what, Fellowship is looking both super promising and super interesting as well.
Got a challenge for you though, Jules.
Oh yeah?
How would you escape from a prison in which the guard watching over you was like 100 feet tall?
100 foot tall? I guess the same way that I always would, which is I wouldn't, because what? And also I'd likely wet myself out of fear.
Oh, same. Great minds think alike. So prep your pants, because we're about to take a look at a game that looks right back at you. This is the strange world of Mitglied.
Someone must have been telling lies. Yet, this morning, you were arrested.
Run, fool.
He's watching.
Get on the next stream.
Watching. Don't act suspicious. Still watching. Then the sky breaks. It's time. He's here.
Aha.
And lucky for you, the public playtest for Millisonja is live right now, so you can experience what it's like to be gripped by a policeman roughly 20 times the size of Clifford.
Clifford?
The big red dog.
Oh, of course. Now, why am I here is a question I ask myself almost hourly, but it's also a question you'll be asking yourself in the Signal, stranded on Sirenis, as you craft and scavenge your way to survival while trying to figure out why exactly you've been brought to this strange planet.
So why don't you take a look at this trailer while I show Nathan pictures of my cat. Look at that, he's wearing little booties.
Why am I here?
Oh, what's he like, eh?
Do you remember when we first met? You were weak, so I fed you. I nurtured you back to life. I took care of you. I gave you everything so you could grow stronger. I was there for you. You discovered something about me. You unlocked something within me. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I thought you were lonely. I invited your friends. You never needed them. We have each other. I'll keep you safe. You're mine now. You won't ever leave me. I'll make sure of that.
The Signal Stranded on Sirenis is coming soon to early access on Steam, so head over there and sign up now.
Now, we've all had technical issues with a piece of household technology that have made us want to take it outside and punch it right in its USB port.
Okay.
Sorry.
But in our next game, you'll be doing that and more, because you'll be building weapons to take down giant robotic bosses that are made by other players.
And you'll also potentially be taking down some egg-headed presenters of the future game show.
That's right, I'm in this game. I I cannot thank the developers enough for that. So yes, take a look at this next trailer and keep your eyes peeled for this eggy lad.
That's a deep cut. List this.
Robo-Frenzy, they are coming soon to Steam, so get it on your wish list or we'll throw a toaster at you.
Now, we'd just like to take a moment to commemorate the Roman Empire.
God rest its soul.
Now, you know who could have made a better empire than that? You.
In Anno 117 Pax Romana, the genre-defining builder franchise returns with its most ambitious installment yet, letting you build the perfect city at the height of the Roman Empire.
And we were lucky enough to sit down with one of the developers behind this new installment and ask them what makes this game so special.
Did you ask if you get a free toga with the game?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, Jules!
Sorry.
Hello, I'm Manuel Reinherr, Creative Director at Ubisoft Mainz, the home of the beautiful Anno franchise. And I'm working on Anno 117 Pax Romana, the premier builder game of 2025. Anno 117 Pax Romana is delivering on the Roman fantasy in unseen scale and detail. And we are a benchmark when it comes to the visuals, so you can really test your rig with the game. We are going to release a PC feature trailer showcasing all the incredible tech we have in the game, talking about ray traced reflections, ambient occlusion and much more, so check it out. Our game offers a unique mix of features. We have city building, economic simulation, 4X elements, and we do all of this in an immersive world. Beside that, we are offering a new take on the iconic Roman setting. You play as a freshly appointed Roman governor, sent by the emperor to the provinces. And here, you get in contact with the locals, and it's up to you to decide if you follow local traditions or Roman ambitions. I love the moment when people at some point just zoom out a bit and admire their creation. The game is beautiful, and it's even better if you activate the day and night cycle with all its incredible light effects. Seeing how proud people are of what they built is a real highlight for me. If you want to experience Anno 117 Pax Romana yourself, make sure to check out our downloadable demo, which we will drop on September 2nd. Anno 117 Pax Romana launches on November 13th on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. And you can wishlist and pre-order the game right now on Steam, Ubisoft Connect and the Epic Game Store. Thanks for watching.
And you can get your hands on Anno 117 Pax Romana when it releases for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and PC on November 13th.
Now I ask you, what do you get if you combine an addictive card battler, add in some of the Fort Frolic level design from original BioShock, and then sprinkle on top some cast members from Baldur's Gate 3 and Critical Role?
I don't know, but I want a slice.
Well, I'll tell you what you get our next world premiere, because this is The Killing Stone.
Once in my homeland, played by mine ancient countrymen, there was a game. Two wrestlers squared off over a stone of a special name, Fanghella. Each man aims to throw his opponent over the stone and split his spine.
Whew, I'll be killing time until I can get my hands on the Killing Stone. That looks great.
It looks absolutely amazing. But now for our next game. A disaster has struck your hometown.
My hometown!
No, Nathan, it's just a game.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. A disaster has struck your hometown and your only son is missing.
My only son?
No, you don't have a son. Come back.
Oh, I don't have a son. Don't have a son.
So, a disaster has struck your hometown, your only son is missing, and you need to sail the seas and traverse harsh environments via dog sledding in order to save your family.
My family?
Your family don't even like you, mate. Come back. I tell you what, while I go and try and find my deranged co-host, you take an extended look at Will Follow the Light. Your son doesn't exist.
Das sieht schon
Releasing in
interessant
2025,
aus.
you'll be able to play Will Follow the Light on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
And we hope that you will go and wishlist it right now. Up next, let's take a look at a video game that lets you play as a real-life king.
What, like King Charles? Using his big sausage fingers as weapons?
No, of course not. No, this is about South India's Emperor, King Rajendra Chola.
Ooh. You got a trailer?
As you wish, my lord.
Why, thank you.
This is how we spoke in Britain until 1993.
Sehr blutig wohl.
Jules, could you name me your 3 favourite things?
Firefighting, cooking, and heists involving demonic entities.
Well, I mean, you are gonna love these next 3 trailers.
Oh, really?
Did you read my script?
No, I can't read.
Oh, yeah.
We have a confirmed fire outbreak.
We've got reports of a grease fire and an oil spill all over the top floor that's leaking down through the ceiling.
Nee, das ist ein Multiplayer.
Firefighting simulator. Ignite. United against fire. Pre-order now on PC and consoles. Launches September 9th.
Welcome to the town of Zaz, a cozy village tucked away in the dense jungle. Known for its delicious food, Zaz is a must-visit during any vacation. And here's Ito, a fierce warrior from Zaz, who's just returned home. But the fighter's work is never done. Good work, Ito. Zaz is full of life. Explore the local shops, join vibrant festivals, and indulge in the finest home-cooked meals around. Let's take a look at some of the town's signature dishes. Iguano sandwich? Delicious. The best meals deserve the best ingredients. And there's Ito again. He can farm and cook. What a talented little poco. Nightlife is booming in Zaz.
Night markets are teeming with special goods. Anything can happen. Everything is great in Zaz.
Food brings us all together and turns friends into family. And family is all that matters.
Hope you brought your appetite.
Town of Zaz. Coming soon.
Ach, das war das Dark Hours, ne? Mhm.
That was Firefighting Simulator Ignite, Town of Zaz, and Dark Hours. All of these video games and more you can wishlist by going over to the Steam page for the Future Game Show right now.
Now, my underwear drawer has cursed the day in 2014 when legendary horror game PT came into our lives, igniting the psychological first-person horror genre.
Well, luckily for you, there is a new horror champ on the block that is looking to take centre stage, and that is Unmourned, which only those with the strongest souls and the strongest bowels need only apply for.
Here's a taste of what horrors await.
Bin jetzt mal gespannt. Oh Gott, da sitzt jemand. Oh, die Demo ist auch schon da, okay.
Unmourned is coming to PCs later this year, and if you think you're hard enough, you can check out the demo that is available right now. Go on, do it, a day, a double dog day!
Now, the remake of The End of the greatest RPG ever is perhaps the most unique game you will ever play.
Yeah, it really is, because you're playing through the final hours of a game that doesn't exist. So you've got to use a digital manual, some archival footage, and even the director's non-existent commentary in order to solve a dark mystery.
You know, I would just love to know when I can get my hands on the remake of The End of the greatest RPG ever.
You, Nathan Byrne, would like to know when you could get your hands on the remake of The End of the greatest RPG ever.
Jules Gill, I'm telling you that I would like to know the release date of the video game whose title is the remake of The End of the greatest RPG ever.
Well, you should watch this next trailer, which happens to feature a release date for the remake of The End of the greatest RPG ever.
What is the greatest RPG of all time?
Right there. Stop. We saw there were no Circle Soft lawyers around, and we thought, what if we just did it? There's a reason we called it the greatest RPG of all time.
Das Spiel heißt übrigens so, ne?
The remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever is coming to PC and Mac on November 12th. November 12th of this very current year that we're living in, 2025.
Oh, thank you very much for that.
You're
now,
welcome.
do you know that there are two animals that I would love to see go off on a whimsical adventure together? Can you guess what they are?
A hyena and a tarantula.
No.
An octopus and a fox.
No.
A lemur and a llama.
No, but that would be pretty cool,
Yeah, it
actually.
would be. How about a capybara and a crow?
Yes, that is exactly it. And we sat down with the devs behind this whimsical new adventure game to talk to them more about their upcoming title. How did you guess that?
Just read it in the script. if
Oh,
I'm honest.
yeah.
I wrote that one.
I'm Saffron Aurora. I'm the creative director at Kid and Cup Studio. We're currently working on our new cozy adventure game, Cappy Castaway. So after a devastating flood, you play as an adorable capybara and a chatty crow who form an unlikely friendship in hopes of finding their way home. So they both have their own unique abilities and personalities, and it's a story-driven adventure with puzzly elements. The whole game takes place on a mysterious island based off of an amalgamation of the Toronto Islands and various locations. I love my city. I love talking about Toronto and the stories that inspire it, and I think it's just neat to showcase, where we're from. Everything about Cappy is informed by play, sort of how we're developing it. And we also encourage players to be curious to see how the game reacts, because your actions can also sometimes have meaningful consequences. I love that you can put on hats. You can also stack your hats, and you can also put on almost anything as a hat. It's such a simple mechanic. It was one of the earliest things when we were playtesting that we were like, oh man, I wish I could put this thing on my head. And it was immediately like, yep, that's fun. I think if you love a short hike and Untitled Goose Game, you'll really love Cappy Castaway. Because we're working with Mark Sperling, who's a good friend of mine, and he did the soundtrack for A Short Hike. Then yeah, if you like Untitled Goose Game, you'll enjoy the playfulness of being a capybara. We also have a dedicated caw and squeak button. Cappies have a interesting sound. I am excited to share that we are currently working on it so that you can play Cappy Castaway with a friend. With the way that, you can currently play Cappy, you control both Cappy and Corby, but we want to make it so that maybe someone else can fly Corby while you play as Cappy, or vice versa. Cappy Castaway is set to release on PC in 2026. You can play the demo now and wishlist us on Steam.
That was Cappy Castaway, and I'm sorry, how could you not want to wishlist this game? It is so damn cute.
Now, when I first saw our next game, Catanaut, an action roguelite that blends cosmic horror and fast, fluid action, I only had one question.
Was that question, when could you get your grubby little fingers on it?
Oh, you bet it was.
Well, you better watch this trailer, my friend, because it will answer that question and maybe raise a few more.
Und nein, auch wenn da eine Katze drin ist, ich spiel's nicht.
Nicht?
Nein.
That's right, you can play Catanaut when it launches on the 10th of September on Steam.
Now, 2020 was a bit of a rubbish year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But one of the few glimmers of hope was the amazing video game Call of the Sea.
And 5 years on, Out of the Blue Studios have decided that they're making a sequel, Call of the Elder Gods.
Now, if a Lovecraftian, narrative-driven puzzle game sounds right up your street, then you're going to get a kick out of this next trailer.
This is the story of a young woman haunted by impossible dreams, and a man riddled with guilt and grief, unable to atone for his past. The story of their courage and cunning, and how, in the face of a terrible threat, they found the strength to work together.
Das sieht auf jeden Fall interessant aus.
The story of a civilization long lost to time, and those who sought secrets beyond the human mind.
Call of the Elder Gods, they are going straight onto my wish list, because there's nothing I love more than a good puzzle and some Lovecraftian horrors that send me to the other side of sanity.
Now, unfortunately, we're coming to a close at our time here at Live from Gamescom, but do not worry, my friends.
Oh yes, because we have got something special to see us out with.
Yes, indeed, we have a release date trailer for an upcoming viral sensation set in space.
That was Jump Space, come to PC and Xbox in early access on September 19th.
Now, unfortunately, as I said before, this is technically the
What's that,
end
sir?
of our FGS Live
Sure.
from Gamescom show, but do not worry, my friends.
Oh yes, you'll be seeing these two stupid faces again on Sunday, because we're back for FGS Best of Gamescom, where we're going to make you feel like you've been to Gamescom.
We're going to show you some hands-on time that we've had with some highly anticipated AAA titles. We're going to be speaking to developers and industry legends, and of course, there's a few secrets and surprises in there as well, so make sure you tune in on Sunday at these times here.
Oh, what lovely times.
Look at that text font. Bellissimo.
I've been Nathan.
And I've been Jules.
And I'm off to have the first shot of Silk Song.
I've already played it. Enjoy.
So, meine Lieben, das war die Future Game Show. Stelle ich mal kurz auf den hier. Marek, was war dein Highlight heute?
No,
Hast du
das, also zum einen The Blood of Dawnwalker und
Oh ja.
1348 Ex-Voto, also dieses Mittelalterspiel.
Oh ja, das sah auch sehr gut aus. Habe ich mir auch aufgeschrieben.
Ja.
No. Chat, was war euer Highlight? Erzählt mal. Also die bei Little Nightmare 3, wobei ich jetzt nicht ganz verstanden habe, kannst du Little Nightmare 3, kannst du alleine und im Koop spielen, oder? Habe ich das richtig verstanden?
Ja.
Ah, okay. Ah.
Nein.
Nein. Was jetzt?
Also ja, du kannst es in Nein.
Mach ich doch gleich dahin. Aber nicht. Ja, kann man, aber nicht mit mir. Na. Dann habe ich mir ein paar andere Spiele noch aufgeschrieben, die ich mir einfach mal angucken will. Zum Beispiel Call of the Elder Gods. Sah auf jeden Fall sehr nice aus. Das würde mich halt auch nochmal interessieren. Ja. Ansonsten ist auf jeden Fall einiges dabei. Denkt dran, bei etlichen Spielen gibt es die oder die Demos verfügbar seit Mittwoch. No. Denkt immer dran, euch auch das Spiel auf die Wishlist zu setzen. Das hilft dem Publisher immer sehr. Ja, ansonsten würde ich halt sagen, warten wir ab, wie einzelne Sachen werden. Ne? Vieles kommt ja erst nächstes Jahr. Ja.
Ja. War sehr viele Spiele bei, die aber auch, wie schon gesehen hatten.
Ja. Aber die eine oder andere Weltpremiere war dann doch schon sehr überraschend und interessant. Ne? Also da habe ich dann doch schon gedacht, oh ja, doch, das sieht gut aus. Könnte man machen. Ne? Aber mal schauen. Mal schauen. So. Erstmal Legion Remix suchten. Ja, das ist ja die Beta noch, ne? Hau nicht zu stark rein, Trucker, sonst magst du, wenn es live geht, nicht mehr. Das dauert ja noch ein bisschen. Ja gut, meine Lieben. Heute gibt es kein Final mehr.
Nicht?
Nee, heute nicht mehr. Was?
Der Tag hat noch 2 Stunden und 19 Minuten.
Nein, heute nicht mehr. Ja, wie gesagt, Zogi, also Dienstag, Donnerstag und heute habe ich jemals die Shows übertragen. Also 2 habe ich übertragen, eine haben wir uns nachträglich angeguckt. Musst du dir mal ganz in Ruhe angucken. Ja, und im Herbst gibt es ja schon wieder die nächsten Steam Next Flex oder so. Wenn das wieder kommt, gucken wir uns das auch wieder an, denke ich. Weil ich finde, das macht eigentlich Laune, direkt sich die Spiele anzugucken. Ne? Vor allem weiß der Chat auch gleich, was für Spiele anstehen. Also kommen in der nächsten Zeit und Marek kann immer gleich sagen, nein, ja, nein, ja, nein. Ne? Gut, dann würde ich sagen, machen wir jetzt erstmal Spiele die Beta nicht. Ja, aber Legion Remix ist ja auch noch nicht da. Wo willst du denn dann? Es gibt ja nur die Beta gerade. Ja. Also, meine Lieben, wir sehen uns morgen wieder. Ne? Ich danke euch. Bis morgen Abend. Habt noch einen schönen Abend. Zusammen wollte ich gerade. Habt einen schönen Abend zusammen, genau. Und ja, bis morgen. Ne?
Weiß ja nicht. Vielleicht sitzen sie auf der Couch.
Ja, wer weiß.
Zusammen.
Ne? Ja, wer weiß. Ne? Also, danke euch und tschüss. Tschüss.
Ciao.
Ja, war klar, Marek. Den habe ich jetzt noch drin gelassen.